This podcast is brought to you in part by Russell Lands, Coke, Buffalo Wild Wings, Southern Immediate Care, Guaranteed Labels, Central State Bank, Sunrise Docks, Dr. Thomas Dudney, and the Green Monster Fishing Light. Now, back to Bubba on the Lake.
B-U-double-B-A on the lake, hey. Wishing I could listen to the show every day, hey. Gotta hear what Bubba and his buddies gotta say on B-U-double-B-A on the lake. In the Mellow Yellow studio, putting on a show. Betty say, what? She always on the go. We got Hunter Bus sitting at master control. Don't wanna miss a moment, cause Bubba's got the flow. B-U-double-B-A on the lake, hey. Wishing I could listen to the show every day, hey. Gotta hear what Bubba and his buddies gotta say on B-U-double-B-A on the lake, hey. B-U-double-B-A, hey. B-U-double-B-A, hey. B-U-double-B-A, hey. B-U-double-B-A on the lake, hey.
Well, hello again, friends, neighbors, and associates. I am your semi-retired, mostly washed-up host, formerly of the Rick and Bubba Show, and I want to welcome you to Bubba on the Lake. We are broadcasting from the Mellow Yellow studio. Our website is bubbaonthelake.com, and our comment line, which we always welcome, 308-BIG-LAKE, 308-BIGLAKE. Leave your thoughts and comments. Some of those will make it to air. All of them are always listened to and entertaining. Don't forget also to turn on to subscribe, turn on notifications. We don't want you to miss anything for the show. And, of course, follow us on social media. We have we have a lot going on. This particular podcast, number 60, we are excited to welcome back someone who is a great friend of mine. I would call her almost the sister I never had. Kirsten McCorkle, and she is always getting into something, and always love to hear from her, and we're going to let her and Betty sit down and catch you up on what's going on in their life. I had no idea that Kirsten had a Jeep, so she is now technically a Jeep person. Never saw that coming, I'll be honest with you. But she had a lot of questions about Jeeps, and I said, hold on just a minute. This sounds like a podcast. So we're going to cut her and Betty loose, and there's no telling what will be coming up. Also, if we have enough time in the podcast, I want to try to get to some great email that I've had. A lot of questions still about the Tesla. We're trying to come up with a name for the Tesla. And I got some really good emails on that, and I'll cover that more later. Right now, for the time being, I have gone with the name Annie, Are You Okay? Annie, Are You Okay? That is from Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal. Annie, Are You Okay? I don't know why. That just hit me as funny. And I'll share some of the other names that I'm getting in email. And I need your feedback. What do you think? We want to go with a good name. I've got a ton of names. Names of starships, spaceships, battleships, you name it, movies. I don't know why, but I always felt like cars and boats should be named after a female. I don't know why I feel that way, but I just always did. I do like battleship names. Excuse me. Especially how they named them after states. I thought that was real cool. And for those of you from the CB days, if you remember the President series, they named all their CB radios after former presidents. And they usually named them that were long ago, not current. So had to be way in the past, like Washington and Madison and Dwight D. and all that kind of stuff. I think that company's back in business now, and they've named some that are more recent. I saw the Clinton. I won't comment on it. You can only imagine. So let me just leave that there. Okay, thank y'all. Don't be agging it up. I don't need any help in this. So we got a fun podcast. We've had several that were technical. This one's going to be a little more fun, and I can't wait to hear from Kirsten McCorkle again. Again, thank you for being part of Bubba on the Lake. We appreciate our sponsors. You'll hear them, and anytime that you can thank them, use them, one, but two, thank them for being a sponsor. We sure do appreciate it. So without further ado, we will be right back, and we will I want to save time toward the end to get in a segment on email and a few things. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it here. So without further ado, we will be right back after these messages.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We'll be right back.
On the water or off, experience lake life to the fullest at Russell Lands on Lake Martin. Grab a latte at Brew 63, linger over lunch at Fanny's, or take in a Lake Martin sunset at Kalijah Restaurant. Whether you're here for the weekend or you've made your home at the lake, Russell Lands is where community and the land come together. To learn more about upcoming events, visit russelllands.com. Come see what lake life is all about.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Illuminate your night fishing adventures with the ultimate in submersible fishing light technology. The Green Monster Fishing Light attracts bait fish and game fish in all water environments. Turn any dock into a vibrant feeding frenzy. Compact, tough, and energy efficient. The Green Monster Fishing Light will provide endless hours of family entertainment and enhanced nighttime visibility for safe docking. No dock, no problem. With our 24-inch portable Green Monster Fishing Light, start landing trophy fish tonight. Visit thegreenmonsterfishinglight.com.
Well, we're back, and she's back by popular demand. Kirsten, don't call me Kristen McCorkle. Welcome to Bubba on the Lake. Kirsten, how are you?
I'm great. How are y'all?
Well, we're good after about 3 takes trying to get this segment started.
That's right. Now, we've already been putting time out.
We got
Betty
to,
and I.
yep, we really have.
We also have the lovely Betty Lou, who is speaking before being introduced,
I'm
which
sorry.
is a broadcast no-no.
I don't need to be introduced.
I don't think so.
Everybody knows who I
Well,
am.
you have to, set
it
the
up.
segment up.
All right,
And
yeah.
if you're going to do Betty Say What, you're going to have to
I
learn
gotta
to do
learn
that.
all that. I got to learn this board's what I got to
Well,
learn.
This
I
is
mean,
the least of your worries, trust me.
You think?
Yes, there's
don't
nothing
know.
to it.
Could
Nothing
you
to it.
imagine us and the board?
Well,
Well,
we're gonna have it soon.
We might
You-
be better at 10 a.m. than happy hour.
I don't know.
Well,
We're
we're gonna
already unruly.
we're gonna call this segment "Sipping and Talking," and I'm drinking water, but not everybody in this segment is, and they're sipping, and we're talking.
You invite the Catholic over.
Well, and, I mean, it's after 5. I mean, you know,
We're at the lake.
come on. I mean, I'm on a perpetual vacation over here. You know what I mean? That's right.
This is the
Golly.
work that people dream of.
It is.
This is
Come on.
actually a possible foreshadowing of Betty Say What.
It may be.
Betty Say What?
You may be my first guest. I
Oh,
don't know.
I would be so honored.
I think you and Jen Williamson would be excellent
Y'all,
first
And I
guests.
love
You need
Yeah.
a producer that just does everything for you, and you talk.
Who's
And that-
going to be my producer?
Well,
you or Hunter?
we can make Hunter do it since he's on the payroll.
Yeah.
And
Just go ahead
he's-
and get
Poor
somebody that's
Hunter.
already getting paid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
that's
salary, so we can
Yeah.
make him do all we need him to
Okay.
do.
That's
All
right.
right.
That's right.
Kirsten, welcome back. And we were talking the other day, and you told me you had joined the Jeep Club.
I bought a Jeep. I didn't realize that it was a club.
It
but
is.
I
It's a
learned
su-
very quickly.
It's a
Yeah.
subculture, isn't it?
It's something.
Now, how did you know you had joined a subculture? What was the first sign?
The first sign was when I pulled over after several people had waved.
Yeah.
And, I'm once again ADD. Didn't realize that the people who were waving also driving Jeeps because there are a lot of them out there. You'll realize.
Oh,
when
So
you
you
buy
thought
one.
you thought something was
Thought
wrong.
my gas tank was open. Thought, my hat
Yeah,
was. I mean, who
something.
knew? I mean, it's a new car. I
Yeah.
don't know what I'm doing. I drove my beloved Toyota Sequoia from 2013 on. I mean,
Yeah.
this is a whole new ball game. And in the Jeep's defense, I have read not one manual, have not watched one YouTube video. I know nothing.
I don't ever do that.
Nothing.
No, I learn as I go.
And so I am pulling over, thinking lights are on, something's wrong. And finally, I tell Ryan, and he says they're waving at you because they're Jeep
They're in
people.
Jeeps.
And I was like, oh, hell no.
Have you had a duck?
Oh,
Do
no.
they give you
Jeep
ducks?
people, we always.
The ducks? Have you
You're-
got a duck?
You're getting ahead, Betty. Yeah.
Wait.
Have you been ducked yet?
Have you been ducked?
First
Sorry.
of all, the waving.
The waving.
I said, so they're waving like we do in boats. It's a lot of waving.
Oh yeah, lots.
I mean, I said I can't be in another club. You know, we're already waving on boats. And this is first world gripe here. I realize,
yeah.
but I'm like, and everybody's doing it, like 2 fingers out. You know, like motorcycles. Now I feel obligated. I'm just waving back. Quinn's waving. We're all waving, and then the ducks.
Yep.
The ducks, which.
Yeah.
We are getting ahead of ourselves. We have to talk about why I bought the Jeep in the first place.
All right.
Tell us what kind, and I have a Jeep from Boss Motors, who is a sponsor of the show here, and I love it very much. We enjoy getting out in it, but it is its own culture to a degree. Why did you, when you told me you had a Jeep, I was a little bit shocked.
Yes.
You don't hit me as a Jeep person that likes to get out in the woods and ride.
You remember the only buck that Ryan killed on your land? I happened to be with him. Now
Well, that's true, but you were in the shooting house.
Threatened his life when he almost shot the mom.
Oh,
But I am an outdoor gal. But no, I would
Except
not
when it
gravitate
comes to hunting.
I would not. I love the animals, but I would not usually.
Yeah, you were late getting here because you stopped to let you helped turtles across the road.
Many. Well, you can't give me it. You said, do we need to push this back an hour, which made me realize you were not on a tight schedule. So then I knew that I had a grace
Enough
period.
time.
And it just rained, and there are a lot of turtles out there.
Yeah, there are.
And I pulled over.
They're
and
dropping
helped a few.
eggs, apparently.
Yeah.
It's that season or
I
something.
sent Bubba a picture of all 3 that I dropped across the road. One was a baby. But because these Escalades and Range Rovers, they're not stopping. They're just plowing right over.
Oh, yeah.
Well, for what it's worth, the Teslas will notice them and go around them if nobody's coming.
Well, that's good.
Oh, yeah.
And the Jeeps will pull over because we're outdoor people.
Yeah.
We're, but I would not normally, no. But Ryan had a Jeep, an old Jeep when the boys were little. And he would take them on drives, and it had a real calming effect. Well, as I said in my last visit, Quinn has not been in school for some time, and we have a lot of appointments.
Now, this is
And
your son.
This is our youngest son who has special needs. And we have a lot of appointments, and there's time in between to fill. And, you don't realize when you have a typical child how easy it is to just go home for 30, 40 minutes and then pop back in the car. That's not the world we're in. So we have to do things in between appointments. And I thought, well, maybe I'll get a Jeep because it had a calming, quiet effect before when we had it the first time. And I could use some quiet, calming effect.
yourself, yeah.
And so, and then when I went to look at the new Sequoias, I mean, the price tag.
Oh, I
hurt my
know.
feelings.
Yeah, it does hurt your feelings.
Because I haven't bought one in a long time.
Yep.
And I was like, ooh,
They kind of hurt my feelings back when you bought one.
Yeah.
Because I looked at
Yeah. I mean, but let me tell you, people were fighting over that.
Oh, yeah.
That 2011 Sequoia.
Yeah.
Fighting
I
over
get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, so we looked for a Jeep and found one, and it's a hybrid, which perfect time for that. That baby plugs
I didn't
in.
even know they did.
I
They
didn't
made
either.
hybrid
Didn't either.
Jeeps.
Didn't
I mean,
either.
it almost seems like a Jeep shouldn't be hybrid.
I know.
You know.
But let me tell you, we put that top down, and it most of the time is quiet. And Quinn loves to ride, and now there are some stories that have come from it. I can't even talk. 'cause I'm
Time for
drinking.
another sip.
That's
Yeah.
right. But it has been great, and I do have some things to learn though. I mean,
Like,
there's a whistle. It whistles, and I
What?
think that might be the hybrid.
The whistle. It whistles?
Yes, it whistles.
when you're driving,
Just all the time. All the time.
you hear a
You
whine.
hear a whistle?
Just it's a whine, a whistle, it's something,
Well,
and
I
it
don't
could
know
very
what
well
that
be
is.
something I'm doing wrong. Because, like I said, I have not read a thing.
Your
but
husband, Ryan, hadn't helped you with it?
we haven't had a lot of time. No, there hasn't been a lot.
Do you see Ryan much?
Some. little here and there.
You know, we used to never see you when we saw him, and that was kind of the running joke.
Well, and here we are again.
I'm gonna call old Ryan and say, "Hey, you want to play pickleball, Ryan?"
Yeah. Well, Ryan can play pickleball because we have done
I'm
some of
sure
that
he
too
could,
now.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm loving it.
So y'all got a lot of friends over there y'all do things with?
Over where?
Wherever y'all do things together.
Wherever you live, yeah,
At the
wherever you are.
Birmingham, the lake.
Either
I
one,
guess.
either
Which one?
Yeah. Well, yeah. We've had a house full this weekend. But he's with the kids now. Well, Max
And
probably
here
just
you
got
are
off
doing a
from work.
podcast sipping.
You think Max is over here in a boat?
Look,
somewhere?
Max just got off from work. He's at Kalijah.
Is he in a boat at Kalijah, or has he got a
He,
car
I think, well,
that he-
sometimes he drives. I think today we did Sea-Doo. It's a lot faster.
Yeah,
Um,
less gas.
and he is a perfect employee. He is spending
sure
every
he
dollar
is.
he makes there.
Back there.
Yeah. Yesterday I got a text. Can you come pick me up
no
at work? And he drove his truck. And I thought, what?
Is
in
he
the world?
driving
pick him
now?
up?
I
He
can't
couldn't.
believe he's old enough.
Why?
Yeah. Oh, because he bought some board.
Oh,
Some
couldn't-
board with a fin that comes out of the
didn't
bottom
fit.
of it.
So he
in his
couldn't
thing?
get it back.
Yeah, he needed a pontoon ride to come get the board that he bought. And I said, have you worked here long enough to pay for this? Well, I did your
They
Apple
get
Pay.
a discount, I bet.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Apple
He,
Pay.
he still did an
Apple
Apple
Pay.
Pay, and he's going to Venmo
Sure.
us. You know,
Yeah,
and I was like,
right.
that's not how this works. But his dad's a sucker, and so
It's not how it works.
That
We
is
have a
not how it works.
26-year-old, and we ain't got a Venmo yet, have we? Or- We're still
this-
waiting on the Venmo.
is this the one that's in Cabo
Oh yeah.
that I've seen the pictures?
Well, now
of?
she's coming back.
Well, now we're talking
now-
about the one that was here for the holiday
Yeah.
and had to rush back to get to work so she
she
could
worked-
repack her suitcase and
Well,
leave to go to Cabo
She
one day
worked
later.
for a day and a half,
She is-
and then she took off.
She is living the life
She
that I wish I
is.
would have lived at that age.
I would do that too if I
Me
was
too.
her and could get away with it.
I saw
I'll
her
be
pictures.
honest.
Look, they're
Well,
all matching.
the
I mean, they're
problem
not
is-
just packing; they're
Oh,
coordinating.
honey.
The problem is she doesn't have
Yes.
the money to do that.
Well,
Well,
she's got something.
she's working it
She
out
she
somehow.
left the country with $100.
We have not given her any money in a year, I guess.
She may have-
no, that's a
Well,
negative. That's a big
well,
negative.
She may
Betty.
have
You
Apple
know.
Pay like Max does.
Oh, I'm sure every card she
know.
can get is maxed out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've
gosh.
helped her get off of those once, but I'm not doing it again. It's hers now.
You say
Well.
that, but she's real fun, and she's going to take care of you
She's
when you're
gonna-
old. Because
she's-
let me
That's
tell you who's
right.
You know
not
what?
doing it: the sons.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Although Hunter's, he's trying. God bless him.
Yeah.
He's trying to take care of us.
Yeah.
But
He
there's
does
a
pretty
limit
good job,
after
too.
you pay for Auburn and pay to stay in D.C. and several other things, and the old needle finally hits the edge over
Yeah.
there and go, that's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You on your own.
Well,
Wait till you start that wedding planning.
yeah. Oh, there will
Just
be
wait.
no wedding.
I hope you
planning.
have.
We've already told her what we have set aside.
I have
for
set
it, and she's
aside,
already
and-
announced that there will probably be a destination wedding.
Whatever you
Well,
set
that was,
aside, it
that
will
was-
only cover the flowers.
Well,
Yeah.
that
Oh, yeah.
it was a good amount
Seriously.
at one time, but inflation and these moms and daughters have killed it.
Yeah.
So, but I'm
That's not flowers, Betty.
No, I
listen.
know.
We're talking in
well,
mom code
we've
over
been
here.
to some weddings. I know that we're over $100,000, and we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay?
She knows
Not.
it.
You are going to do a
So-
clear tent with a floral rim.
Let me tell you what, a lot of people would pay to
At the
be on
spring
this
house.
dock down here and have
Oh,
a
yeah.
wedding.
Yeah.
So, and you know what the cost here is? Zero. So,
We can.
We need to
can
look at that.
We can make it cost something.
oh, I have no doubt.
That's true. Coming soon.
All right.
Wedding venues.
Let's not
Bussy.
Yeah.
let's not
Bussy
focus on that.
Lake
Let's get back to the Jeep.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. So the G. Okay, the ducks.
What is the deal with the ducks?
The
I don't get
ducks.
it.
You
ducks.
tell
I've had a
me.
few on my door too.
You tell me.
I don't know if I'm supposed to thank somebody
You're
or,
supposed to put them on your dash.
and do what? They fall off.
Look at them. I don't know.
I have enough clutter.
I
I
know.
don't need any more. But
I see some people. It looks like
it's
whole.
lined up.
I mean, the whole.
A mess.
I have one in there that's black that matches the Jeep.
You do not have a duck that matches the Jeep.
Yes, I do.
I've
on
never
the
seen
dash.
it. I guess it matches. It's like camouflage. Then,
Well, it's
'cause I
it's
hadn't
behind
noticed it.
some of the things on top. You don't see it.
I can't decide if I just want to full blown hate the ducks or fully embrace it and get our own ducks with a QR code and then get some kind of
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Instagram page that shows Jeep Adventures with Quinn. When
Yeah.
we're at a red light and
See?
he is yelling at somebody and the top's down and he is yelling at them, smoking is bad for you, because that's the part of the Jeep I wasn't prepared for.
Yeah,
That's the part I
what you
wasn't
do.
Oh, wait a minute. So Quinn
Quinn
does,
hangs out.
Special needs.
Quinn does public service announcements
Oh.
out the Jeep.
He brings the brutal honesty to a red light, which he's
No.
always done.
Yeah,
But
for some
I
reason
didn't think
now-
about top
Caitlin,
down.
Caitlin
weird.
did that to me when she was
She
little because
did.
she could talk plain as day when she was just a
Like,
toddler.
yes.
And I
2
remember I
years
had
old.
her in a shopping cart in a
Mm-hmm.
sporting goods store. And we turned to go down the aisle and there's these biker guys there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could tell they were biker guys. Looked a little rough, whatever, and they're smoking.
Mm-hmm.
And we're I kind of stopped to decide, am I going to try to navigate this with this little girl in the cart or do what? And she looks at him and goes, "Daddy, is smoking bad for you?" And every one of them's lit up.
Oh yeah.
And and I just turn the cart around and go the other way. I don't even say one word. I'm like, okay, just don't get me killed in here,
I
Caitlin.
know. I mean, and I used to embarrass so easily, and I think this is why God gave me Quinn specifically because I mean, I could do an entire podcast on what I call Quinnisms. I mean,
Yep.
he'll tell you your breath stinks.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just a stranger right in the middle of the store. Have you brushed your teeth?
Have you brushed your
Because you don't when kids are little,
Right,
that's
they
how
don't
you
think about it.
let me smell your breath. Let me
Yeah.
make sure you brushed your teeth well. Well, you don't
Uh-oh.
think that this is going
Right.
to carry on for I don't know the next 20 years,
Right.
and we're still saying it, but
Well,
yet we're the
again,
size of a adult.
I will
Right.
say this because of the people that have bad breath. I appreciate Quinn asking.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a public service.
You do
Now, when
kinda
it's
run into
targeted
folks.
towards you, and he says your arms look like Oma's.
Look like
it hurt
what?
Oma's, my mom.
Oh,
And he says your arms are soft like Oma's.
No.
That.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know that I want to get around Quinn
I
much
know,
now.
yeah,
I
look.
don't know.
Yeah.
He may hurt my feelings.
That's why I'm drinking wine. You just
sipping.
have to. Yeah.
We're sipping and talking.
But yeah,
Yeah.
the Jeep. Sometimes we'll put a glove on and wave like Santa.
Uh-uh.
Yeah,
A glove.
yeah.
I
Like
thought
Michael
you were going to say
Jackson?
Michael Jackson.
No,
Like,
well, white glove. We're waving Santa,
Yeah.
which he's always done, but
Yeah,
it's just
okay.
more exposed.
It's more amplified.
Yeah,
now.
in the Jeep.
That's funny.
I told
Does
him
he
we
have a
can't.
Santa hat? Or
No,
no. Okay.
we're not embracing it that much.
We're not embracing it.
Not until December. In
Yeah.
December,
Yeah.
we'll, I'll let him
Yeah.
go full throttle.
Yeah.
But
So have you had the Jeep out in the woods?
no, Ryan. Well, I thought that's what we were doing
Yeah,
today.
yeah, we were going to go Jeep riding.
I thought, yeah.
Do you have a radio so we can talk to each other?
I mean, I
You don't have
radio.
family service radios and all that?
She doesn't have ham radio, Bill.
That ain't ham.
You're the only
That ain't
one
ham.
with ham
That
radio.
ain't
I
ham.
have a
That ain't-
walkie-talkie.
You do? What kind?
Sure. I don't know. But I have 'em.
Family service, like you put in Channel
Family
3 and
service.
No,
What?
I think from back in my catering days. They're probably obsolete now. I'm sure.
Where
I
are
Family
they?
service is part of the GMS.
Oh,
band.
is it?
You didn't know
Well,
that?
where's
General
our
Mobile
walkie-
Service Radio.
Where's our walkie-talkies? I don't know
It's
where
in
they
there
are.
in the drawer.
In the drawer. Yeah.
Well,
Our
we hadn't needed them.
walkie-talkies, I've heard in the middle of the night. Well, one time I heard a man, I thought police were in the house because somehow we crossed with the
Oh, the
channel.
walkie-talkies?
Yes, and
Yeah.
I thought
That's
there was an
scary.
arrest happening.
Yeah. That's good.
They're also fun at the drive-through.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can hear the staff sometimes.
Okay,
Sorry about that, drive-through people.
I would love that. I mean,
Yeah, that might be
So you
fun.
I
haven't-
like
but
to
you
hear
haven't-
air
you
traffic
haven't been-
control and
Yeah, I do
too.
police
I
detect.
do
I
too.
do.
Yeah.
I listen to
But
all of that.
you haven't been out in the woods with the Jeep.
No, Ryan, I told him that I was ready, and he said, your Jeep is for looks, and you are a pavement princess. And I said, no.
Pavement
You
I'm
got
not.
four-wheel
Princess?
drive, right?
Yes. I said, no.
I mean, we're
I'm
not talking about going rock climbing and out
I
through
just wanted
a
to go to
riverbed.
barbers, to their
Oh, yeah.
thing.
You could do that.
Do they have a driving thing out there for
yeah.
that?
We have gone out there and ridden with people who
Yeah.
have Jeeps. And then he starts talking about suspension and a bunch of nonsense. I'm like,
Yeah,
listen, I love driving those buggies. We did it in Arizona. He was battered and
Well,
bruised.
there's plenty of dirt roads here that you don't.
Well, we're
you
going.
don't have to pay.
I said, I'm
for
not
it.
trying to put a snorkel on the thing. I just want to go on a trail.
Now, Betty
Right.
doesn't know what you're talking about when you
A
said
snorkel? What's a
You know,
snorkel?
those things that
It's the breather for the engine that you put up high enough so you can get the whole Jeep in water and the engine
for
still.
the
on.
love.
it looks
Yeah, I
ridiculous
know.
on cars. but,
I've never even seen that.
You've
That
seen
is
it comes
stupid.
sticks up
Yeah.
high. You've seen them. You just
It's
didn't
like
know.
a
It's
what
usually on a
Loch
car
Ness
that's
monster
never
or something.
never
Yeah.
been in
Yeah.
4 inches of water.
Oh, yeah.
Some Land Cruiser in town.
We're talking to Kirsten McCorkle, my former one of my former doubles tennis partners, and she's joining us here for Talking and Sipping, and what could be a future segment on Betty Say What. And we
I
will
almost
be.
forgot we were recording.
Yeah,
I know.
we've got to talk more about your son and more about Jeeps, and we'll be right back in just a moment.
Where's Bubba?
I'll tell you where. He's on the lake.
Since 1965, Bice Motors has been Lake Martin area's home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram sales and service. For 60 years, families have trusted Bice Motors in Alexander City for honest deals, friendly service, and the best selection around. Our team of certified technicians services most all makes and models. Plus, we've got a tire center, parts department, and a full collision center to keep you rolling. Bice Motors, your hometown Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram dealer since 1965. In Alex City or online at bicemotors.com.
Buy it at Bice. Bice Motors.
Just got that new boat? Let Sunrise Docks protect your investment with Swift Shield boat covers, Neptune boat lifts, and easy ports for your personal watercraft. Plus, they have composite decking that stays cool, designed with your feet in mind. Sunrise Docks is always first in quality, first in service, and first in customer satisfaction. Right off Highway 63, your Lake Martin headquarters, with 2 barges and the most experienced boat lift crew on the lake. Sunrise Docks is your lake life expert. Call 256-392-5200.
Dr. Dudney has been my dentist for about 20 years. He does a great job taking care of my teeth, making sure my cavities are good, cleaning my teeth, and also adding veneers to my smile, which was a game changer. Now, Dr. Dudney and his friendly staff can do the same for you. I ask you to give them a chance. Just talk to them, no cost. Just make an appointment, see what you need, see if you can have a better smile and feel better about yourself today. Give them a call at 205-663-6545 or tedudney.com. We're back. It's Bubba on the Lake. We're joined by the lovely Betty Lou and also our good friend Kirsten. Don't call me Kristen McCorkle. Kirsten?
I answered all.
You know, your name has always been a problem for me.
I know.
But nobody's heard the
had it
outtakes
right off.
Well,
that we
I think you would
messed
have
up.
it. I think you would have it, but you called me Sparky for over
Right.
a decade.
Right.
Which,
Yeah,
Well, that
you
was
did.
just a nickname.
well,
Yep.
yeah. I know you don't want to talk about it, but oh, I do
It
have
was
some
meant as
follow-up
it was
to my-
meant as a compliment,
Yeah,
and you
that-
took
that
it the
is
wrong
a-
way.
it's the Lord's day, and you should not be lying. There's nothing complimentary about it. You are lying.
No, it
Sparky was from Christmas Vacation.
Yeah,
right?
it sure was, Betty.
Yeah.
Who was Sparky?
No, but there was another Sparky,
Remember,
but we're not gonna go into it.
She would hit his little dimple and call him Sparky.
We're not going
He
into
wasn't
that
calling
here.
her Sparky.
No,
No.
no, this
Yeah.
was a different Sparky.
I know. He doesn't want to talk about it.
We won't go into it here,
Whatever. I
being
probably
the
don't
Lord's
wanna
Day.
know.
I know. I do have some follow up though to our last, my last visit. Ryan, sweet husband Ryan, confirmed that it was just the two of us that had the flat tire, and I was the one holding the gun, and I
See?
didn't remember it.
I was
And we
not
called
on
you.
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
you were not in the car.
I thought
told
you
you
were.
I was not in the car.
I was holding the gun, and have no memory. Of
I don't
it.
know
How about
who
that?
I was with, but I wasn't with y'all.
But
I
you
don't remember
covered me,
who I
and we
rode
changed
with.
that tire in record time
NASCAR
because we were in a
pit
bad spot, and I was getting out of there.
That's right.
Yeah.
And when he started telling me, it came back to
Was
me.
I with him or who was I with?
Y'all were at home. We were
No.
going down early. Y'all came.
Okay.
Later.
Is that when I rode with Patty? And I don't know.
It
barely
really
remember.
doesn't matter.
It really
but
doesn't. Yeah. But anyway.
I should remember holding a gun because I don't love guns.
Yeah.
But
you were riding gun.
I don't.
Yep.
Yeah, she was riding.
Your
gun.
remember-
shotgun, you know that. I mean, that name has a meaning.
That's
I
true.
mean, the guy not driving had the shotgun on the stagecoach for protection.
That's
how
true.
it got the name. I mean, that's a real name.
Yeah. I don't know.
I just think it's funny that you thought we needed it.
I've
Just out there. It
enjoyed-
was daytime.
I've
Well.
enjoyed shooting a pistol. I really have.
Oh,
Speaking
yeah.
of guns.
Yeah, Betty's a good
That may-
shot, which is
that may
somewhat
have to be-
concerning for me.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Vance has already warned you.
She'll put you down if you become too much of a handle.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah, I'm
if I ever
worried about
cock my
that.
head and close one eye, you better watch it.
Yeah,
The
I've
most
been
I can
worried.
do is tase you.
there's a couple of times I've been worried about Betty, and I told her, I said, I don't want to spend the retirement years going down to Wetumpka to see you in an orange jumpsuit hollering at you through the fence,
Yeah,
So let's
well,
put that gun
It's been
away.
a tough year and a half. You're
Yeah.
working through a lot with some folks.
That's
But
right.
Anyway.
We'll just keep her close.
Yeah.
Monitor.
So where have you gone in your Jeep? Have you been off road?
No.
Not at all. Not just a dirt road with
No.
pine trees or
No,
something.
the best I have done is I put it in 4-wheel drive to back out of our driveway the other day. And Ryan looked at me with a look of disgust because I was digging up the pine straw.
Oh no.
I was like, we're not at the ridge.
I know.
Like, we're in
Wherever
trash.
you are.
Yeah, and it's not cute. This is not landscaped. I'm backing up the driveway, trying to make room for all these boats and trailers we have. And he just looked at me like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm using the 4-wheel drive." That's what I'm
I
doing.
get it. We've
But the
run over a
ducks.
stump before when we weren't in four-wheel drive and we needed it.
Yeah.
Not in the Jeep.
It
in
was
my
in
car.
your car, yeah.
In my car.
Well, they put straw over it. I didn't see it, honestly.
Yeah. So
Yeah, pine straws. It's tough. But somebody did leave us a duck on the Jeep, and it squeaked.
it did squeak.
And it,
okay.
And I was like, never again. Quinn squeezed that thing just squeak, squeak, squeak all the way home. And I thought, no,
Yeah.
this is not going to
I
work.
get it.
And he loves the ducks, but he doesn't, thank God, he doesn't like them on the dash. So
Okay,
he'll
good.
put them in the console and then bring them out and line them up. So we don't get many because they don't think we're duck people. 'Cause if
Okay.
you don't have any on the dash,
Yeah.
they think
Yeah,
you're
it's
the
the
sore sport.
pond. They call it the pond, don't they?
Have no idea.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
The dash.
How did
when
you-
you put ducks on it, they call it the pond.
How'd you know that?
Well, I'm
He's a
I'm a Jeep
Jeep
person.
nerd.
Yeah.
I talked
we
to a
don't
few
have any
Jeep-
ducks.
We got one,
Did
but
you
you
tell
can't
them
see
you
it.
had no pond? I mean,
They can't see that. They can't
I
see
told
that
them
you're a
it was
Jeep person. If
it was a
it's
very
black.
small pond. It was
It
more
was
like a puddle.
Well,
apparently.
And Kirsten,
are you in a Facebook group? I mean, is there
No.
a
I
group?
mean, is there a
I
group?
bet there is a group.
You
Oh,
know
I
there
bet
is.
there's
a
a
group? Are
group.
you kidding me? There's probably
Somebody
12
missed
dozen
an
of them.
opportunity to have a group. You know there's a group.
Well,
yeah.
I'm
Speaking
either
of
going to embrace
groups-
it and be in the group, or
No.
I'm going to.
Speaking of groups, and we're not going to use any names,
All right.
but you have some friends that were going to move to our neighborhood, and they had heard some rather wild tales, and they wanted to call me and ask me about it. And
I don't think I've heard about this.
Yes,
oh yeah, you have.
have.
Yes, you have.
Yes, you
They-
have. We were
they-
just talking about it.
They
This
heard.
neighborhood?
Listen, they heard that there were a bunch of swingers in our neighborhood, and Betty and I was like, "No, that's so silly. I don't know how you ever heard that." But then we got to thinking, are there swingers here, and we're just not getting invited? Not that we'd want to participate, but everybody likes to get an invite every now and
Yeah,
then.
I mean,
Uh,
I wouldn't go.
No.
but,
No,
you
we're not
know.
going to go. But that we were kind of unnerved by that because we didn't know if there was something going on we didn't know about.
I don't think I knew this, but do people have pineapple doormats and
No.
things? Because that's your sign.
Not
Oh,
that
well,
I've
it's
seen.
that's
Not
too
that I've
obvious.
seen.
now.
Oh,
I
it
think
is?
they've moved
Okay,
to something
well, that shows
else.
you what I know.
Must be.
Yeah.
I'm clearly not in that group.
Yeah.
All
I
I
mean,
know is it's on a Saturday and you got a pineapple in the thing and it's on like a chicken bone, apparently.
Now, Betty, there's many locations.
Oh,
so-
okay.
What?
And plus, we'd like for them to be a sponsor.
I
So
was
maybe
yesterday, and there's
Well,
a good
why
why
chance
don't
I
we
had a
why don't we
pineapple.
don't call the name? Just say the supermarket.
Any
Yeah.
grocery
I had a
store.
See, this is
watermelon
where
in the
y'all need to
produce.
learn a little more about broadcasting.
Yeah, we're
All
just
right.
drinking and
You
we're
go
doing
to
what we would do if we
Sipping,
were out to
y'all
dinner.
are sipping and talking.
You go to
is what we do.
any grocery store on the weekend in the produce section, and apparently I did not know this. My kids told me this. If you see a pineapple in somebody's cart, that means it's on.
well,
know
what
I
if
mean?
you
Hey,
like
it's on.
pineapple though?
Well, that's my problem.
like
and I'm
I love
saying-
pineapple.
Me
I
too,
like
and
pineapple,
watermelon.
too.
What does watermelon mean?
Watermelon doesn't mean anything.
Oh, good. Thank
You're good
God.
to buy a watermelon that I know of.
It
anyway.
means look on the scoreboard, see who's behind.
The problem is I don't think we know.
Well, that's
Your
the
kids are
problem.
telling you.
Yeah.
I'm just out here road.
Well,
with
I don't
pineapple.
Yeah,
in my
I'm
buggy.
depending on the kids. You know what I mean? And yeah. So
It
it's-
reminds me.
somebody at high noon at the grocery store is
Oh.
gonna
Well,
9:00 in the morning.
is
Listen,
gonna proposition you to get to swap with them
Well, no. Okay.
that night.
hearing you
How does that
discuss it
gonna
is
work?
funny.
I'm just gonna say this.
Well,
I'm gonna say, are you gonna buy me a
tell
drink
her,
first?
Tell her what people were asking you in the
Okay.
supermarket.
This is a long time ago or whatever, but you'd go get groceries at like 9 a.m. and every now and then I'd go on a Saturday. Most of the time I never did, but every now and then on a Saturday I'd have to go in there. And you'd be in the produce section, and it was always on Saturdays these same older guys, and I'm like, what? what's going on? Because I would recognize it because I'm like, well, that's that guy I saw the other day that told me my earrings look nice or something. And I'm like, and then it's like, oh, I like your hair. I like your earrings. You know, what, blah, 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 or whatever. And I'm like, what? And so finally I mentioned it to my daughter, you know, Caitlin.
And you put it all
knows
together.
all. Yeah. She said, Mom, they're trying to pick you up. You know what I mean? It's like the pickup thing.
I had no idea.
At the produce section,
I
apparently.
bet I have been chatting up all
I've
kinds of
chatted
weird.
up.
And who
Me
is
too.
thinking about doing it at 9 a.m.? I've already done it. I've either already done it
Already done it.
early,
Or going to do it
I'm
later.
not-
or with
way
somebody
later.
that I've
But
been
at 9
with.
a.m., I'm sure as hell not thinking about what
No.
I'm doing it with it.
No.
Well, the sipping and talking segment is really off to a good start here.
I had no idea.
No.
Betty
I
also
did
had
not
a
either.
friend
I've said forever, I need a teenage daughter.
You need
bad.
Caitlin.
to clue you
I
in.
know
You need
nothing.
Caitlin.
I know
Yeah.
nothing.
So Betty has a friend, and I was at lunch with
who
them
is
one
this?
day, and this was during the Me Too movement. Okay, and
You know her,
and,
too.
and they were
That's funny.
talking about among. See, I like going and being at the table with about 8 of Betty's friends and just listening. I don't say a word. I don't want to say a
He
word.
does.
When you have your own podcast,
And
you'll do the same thing and get
and-
paid for it.
And there was one particular, and some of them had said, yeah, somebody, you know, tried to pick me up one time, or somebody was flirting with me. And she goes, nobody ever hits on me.
Me either.
And she said, not that I would want to act on it, but at least I would like somebody to make an offer. She goes, what about hashtag what about me? You know, and she said it would make her feel
Yes.
better if somebody would at
Hashtag,
least hit on
what
her.
about me?
I take that back. I did get hit on the other day, and I
Did
came
you?
straight home and told Ryan.
Okay.
I was so happy.
What did they say?
I mean,
What did he say?
I was in that big Jeep
Was it in a
out
man?
there, and I was
it a man?
dressed up from a graduation
Oh,
party,
okay.
and it's rare.
Oh, you had it
It's-
turned up.
Yeah,
huh?
it's
Yeah.
rare. It's rare. I could barely get in the Jeep in the dress.
In the dress, yeah.
I need a little.
Oh, I
side
know
thing.
you do.
We'll talk about that later. But I was getting gas, and this old geezer pulls up in his Mercedes convertible, and I mean, he pulls up right beside me at the gas station. He said, "Hey, how are you doing?"
Oh,
And
yeah.
it made my whole day.
Yeah.
It made my. I told
It's
Ryan. I said, "I
always-
still got it. I still got it." I
It's
still got
always
it.
the old geezers
Yeah.
that hit on me.
Or a
though. It's
roofer,
nobody.
or a
that,
roofer,
like,
and I'll take a whistle from a roof. And
You
and
like cat
I'll
calls,
wa-
huh?
Yeah, whatever.
calls.
I will
Yeah.
wave and thank, because you don't know just how bad I look most days, and I'm just like, thank you, still got it,
It
still
is
got
Yeah,
it.
I
a
don't-
confidence booster.
Yeah,
I mean, you know.
yeah. Now
Come on.
I'm not trying to act on it.
Well,
I mean,
no,
I'm not
me
even.
either.
I'm
Me
not
either.
meeting the bare minimums that I should be meeting at my own house. You know, I'm not. I'm not trying to put in any extra. And I'm
Well-
sure as heck not trying to plan it in the produce section at 9 a.m. when I'm trying to go through the grocery list
Well,
with these
you-
kids that are
I know.
eating
Yeah.
20,000 calories a day.
Oh, I know.
And I might have a damn pineapple in the basket because I make a lot of smoothies. It's the only way I sneak in the veggies.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you know,
I know I'm worried about
you
it.
know, cantaloupes
Well-
can get to people. You got to watch out.
I'm-
I'll tell
just
you
have
where
to
to
do
look
it.
for it. But
Delivery.
anyway, yeah, just don't go to where I'm talking about, and I'll tell you later.
I had no idea. I had no idea. So, have you determined if there's swingers in this neighborhood?
If there are,
If
we're not
there
getting
are, we're
invited.
not
You're
so-
not
invited.
going to be
Yeah.
invited.
Nah, we're not
You're not.
doing
They
that.
know who you are.
No,
You're not going to be invited.
we're not go. There ain't no swingers
Well,
in this neighborhood.
You
I
know,
don't
they
think.
wouldn't invite me, but I think Betty would probably.
No.
invite,
They
'cause
know
she-
she's not swinging.
Listen, when
No.
Betty,
No,
there's a
you are
lot.
not going there.
No,
Please
let me
no.
let me say
Please
this.
go there.
Let me say this.
No,
In the lake area,
no.
okay, I get a lot of compliments on
No.
Betty,
Yeah,
No,
well,
you
and that's all I'm
don't.
saying. That's all I'm saying. She's very athletic.
I've told you.
And she gets out and plays a lot of sports, and a lot of people notice
cute
how
as
good
a
she is.
button.
I know.
cute. I mean, I've told you for as long as I've known you.
Keep an eye on her.
No, that you're
an
real lucky. You're real lucky. She's a keeper. She doesn't sit still. She's busy taking care of everything. I said she is a winner.
Yeah, see,
I wish I had
She's a
half
catch.
of the
Yeah.
energy that she had because I don't. I don't. Not a half. But I am going to need a minute.
When
to
something
process.
happens to me, and obviously
Okay,
I will go
here we
first.
go.
Look,
Okay.
I'll be
Here we
there to
go.
vet
'Cause-
them.
'cause-
I'll vet them.
you talking about a hot commodity.
Yes, but I'll make
And
sure.
and Betty doesn't think so. And I said, honey, they're going to come out of the woodwork. You're going to have people ask.
Woodwork.
And what they do to begin with, they'll be, even at the funeral, they'll say, if you need anything, let me know.
Light bulbs.
Yeah. Anyway,
Look, just
I
go
call
ahead
them,
and
I
put
call
me
them
in.
Friendly Henry.
Yeah.
Where they're anxious to come do a little job for you. You know what I mean?
Put me in to be. I can be the guard
Y'all are-
to make sure that she doesn't.
And-
Dear
and
John.
look,
We don't want a Dear John situation. You've watched that
Yeah.
show.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't
Yeah.
you?
And if I'm
Yes,
gone, she's free
yes.
biblically
Yeah,
to
but
do what she wants
We
to
don't-
do.
But she's so nice, though. If one of these
Yeah.
Dear Johns, these hot Dear Johns come in, and then Robert Blind, we can't have
I
that.
don't know about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
A
I
hot
do.
person,
I know.
Oh, I've seen it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that would be a red flag if somebody that hot would come after me.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I'm saying?
you're
I'm like,
hot.
oh, wait a
You're
minute.
hot. I'll be the
They're
red
going to come
flag
out of the
police.
woodwork.
Yes.
Some of them are going to be people you didn't expect to come out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
I'll make that.
Oh,
We're gonna
bet.
need a- what is
you're
it
gonna
called?
You're going to remember this conversation.
What is it
and
called?
go, my gosh, he was still
a
right.
two-person. Like
I don't know what you're
gonna
talking
need-
about now.
You're
Susan.
going to need a 2 code to get through. And I'm going to be
okay.
one of
A
those.
two-step
Okay.
verification.
That,
That's
that.
it.
If
All right.
I'm in the Pinot Grigio.
Well,
so
I
can't
have,
but
Have another sip.
we
I
can, well, I mean, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to just date.
Well, but
any
you're
girl.
Yeah, well,
I'm
no, it's not.
even-
It's not about being stupid.
You're not
You-
gonna-
you're going to
are-
be grieving.
I may go
Be-
before him.
Betty, you
Who
can- you
knows
can-
what we're going to do?
You
know
can
what I mean?
be you can be a little naive on this topic, just like the fact you don't think anybody would be coming out of the woodwork shows that
Yeah.
you need. It's always good to have somebody from a different angle.
That's right.
You know?
And
Instant replay has
I
taught us
missed-
that. On one camera, it looks
That's
one
right.
way. You look at another camera, it's totally different.
I miss the swingers at the grocery store at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
But I will be on the Dear John. I'm your
Something
girl.
was up when
They're-
I went twice in a row, and they're like, "I like earrings."
I'd say,
You know
thank
what
you,
I
and
mean?
I'd
I'm
tell
like,
them where I
what?
got them.
She's naive. Naive
I'm
didn't,
like,
didn't realize what was
Well,
going on.
no, I did
I'm
find
not
like
getting
the
hit on.
second time, and I'm like, "Well, what?"
So what do you
What is
say
going
to?
on?
I'm gonna need to talk to Caitlin.
Well, when they said I like your earrings, I was like, "Thanks." They're like rusty earrings from Amazon. You know what I mean? Like from 4 years ago.
is
But
that
anyway.
code though for?
Oh yeah, I like your earrings. You smell good.
what do you do?
Smell good.
What do you do?
Smell
Give 'em
good is
a-
the main thing. Yeah.
An address
If they're-
at a
if-
time.
I'm like,
if
how
you-
does this?
how
I'm
does
like,
this work?
thanks.
How about they're too close if they're sniffing you?
Well,
You
they
know, I
said,
think that's too close.
you
Don't you,
smell
Kirsten?
good, and I'm like, thanks. I bathed, and I walk off.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm like,
That might be
I
why
don't
I'm not
want
getting
to-
home because
you don't bathe.
No. Yeah. No. Probably not. Not at that first. I mean, I do.
I'm
See,
kidding.
Betty bathes and fixes up, puts her earring on,
See,
and
I
gets
don't
her
do
hair
the
to go
house.
to
You're
go
not
to
doing
go
too
to the
much.
produce
I
department
do.
for crying out loud.
I
Well, now
put
with
a
the
little makeup
Jeep-
on to go play pickleball.
Now with
That's
the
just who
Jeep, I have a
am.
dreadlock.
I do.
Like I have.
You want me to comment on that?
No,
And what's wrong with your finger?
nothing is wrong with my
We'll-
finger.
we'll get a
My
Band-Aid
thank
for
you
it
very
later.
much.
My hair is messed up. I have skin. I said this Jeep is going to bring you
Skin.
dreadlocks and skin cancer. I mean,
This weather's
you've
gonna
got to
give
have
us
on
all
a good hoop,
dreadlocks.
a good
Yeah.
hoop in this Jeep, and a good hat. I mean,
Yeah.
to look.
Good hoops.
It is a real fine line
Yeah.
with the Jeep.
Yep.
And I'm still working that out, but I mean. I'm having to buy double conditioner because the
Oh, I'm
hair
sure.
is blowing.
Double
But I
You
love
need
it.
a Brazilian blowout's what you need. That
for
was the
sure.
best thing
I did not know
ever
what you
did.
were about to say.
Not a wax.
No,
Not a wax.
Okay, no, it's a keratin treatment. It's the best thing I ever did for
We're
my
about to
hair.
end this segment.
No, that's the best thing I ever did. It lasted like a year, and my hair.
In case you just joined us, we're calling this Sipping and Talking.
Yeah.
It's a trial segment for
Wind
Betty
down
Say
Sunday.
What. Yeah.
Wind
Oh,
down
God.
Sunday.
Yeah, wind down Sunday. That's pretty good. All right.
Kirsten McCorkle is our guest and always full of energy and topics. She has shared her life as a Jeep member now.
Oh gosh, it's a whole thing. I will look and see if there's a group though, but I will say the top is.
There's going to be a bunch of them.
I can.
There'll be a group.
You can be driving down the road and the top. You just hit a button and it.
Do
And I
you
love that.
listen? Do y'all love this? And it's wherever you live. It doesn't matter where you live. There's a Facebook page called "What's Happening in Fill in the Blank," wherever you
Yes.
live.
Yeah.
And it is the fun. I know
Nag Central.
it is
Yes.
funny. I read it just to laugh
Yeah.
at the people. And this is one of my favorites when the snake season gets out.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody will take a picture of an absolute giant rattlesnake, drawed back, ready to
Timber
snout.
rattler.
And they'll go,
Yeah.
this is in my yard. Is it dangerous? I mean, you could just look at it and know it's dangerous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't need to know what type of snake it is. It looks mean, you know?
Yep.
That
Yeah.
always owns me. And the people who are mad at people in their neighborhood speeding.
Yep.
And scooters, their kids on scooters.
Oh yeah, it's always there's 100 things.
It's always the families that have 3+ children.
It
That They
is.
just have toddlers out there on,
Yeah.
on
Oh, yeah.
scooters and little dirt bikes, just free range,
And-
30 miles per hour down the road, and then everybody is complaining about.
Oh yeah, and they'll take a picture though of a car.
Sure, with a
that
license plate.
whoever it is, that they think speeding and go. If this is your teenager, tell them to slow down
down.
or something like that.
And I told
it's
Max,
funny.
I welcome you the minute you do something stupid, which you will because you share my DNA.
Yeah,
I said
they
I
all do.
welcome a public post.
Caitlin
Bring it
Bussey
on.
and Hunter probably too. Hunter has never really speeded though. Bless his heart. I think he would get a ticket for not going fast enough. You
Well,
know what I
he's-
mean?
He'd be so upset if he got pulled over.
He
wouldn't have-
would. He
didn't-
would.
He didn't realize he was
Caitlin-
speeding.
Let's say
though,
this: he
is
is a
lucky.
good driver. Is the way we need
He
to say
is.
that.
He's a very good driver.
Very good
And
driver.
Yeah,
Caitlin's
he's
a good
just
driver
sweet.
too. She's like me. She's too much like me. She puts that, foot on that gas and goes. You know what I
Betty
mean?
does
I
not.
drive like I live hard.
Me
You know?
too.
There's,
Me too.
there's 3 phases to driving: gas, brake, and coast. Betty only uses 2: gas and brake. There's no coast.
I
None.
will say that I am scared of heights. I don't like roller coasters, but in a car, a Jeep, I'm fierce.
Yep.
And the Jeep, it's not going 90. I mean,
Okay,
it
yeah.
will.
It will, but
It
it'll
will.
shake bad.
It'll shake.
I'm
So if you got a
surprised.
winch on the front, or if you got any, have you put? There's 1,000 accessories you can get.
No, I don't. I have not done anything. I need a step for those few times that I am in a dress
Do you
because
have
it's a
the-
whole.
So you drive
The
in the
thing.
Jeep in the dress.
Yeah,
You don't
it's
see
my
that a lot.
primary vehicle.
Well,
I mean, there's
yeah.
no backup.
My friend, I
The
have a
other
friend that
options are
has a Jeep
Tundras.
too. Yeah. That
So-
I don't know that she has.
It's
one.
I've never
Yeah.
seen you in a dress.
Oh, good
You
Lord.
have?
I
We've
don't
gone
think
to
so.
many a tennis banquet, in a dress.
Yeah.
and I go to court occasionally in a dress. For
If you need to
depositions-
borrow a dress, I have
depositions.
the funeral
I've got
and
plenty.
divorce dress.
I've
You
got
know that I'll
plenty.
let people borrow.
I've got-
What?
I own more dresses
What did you
than
say?
anybody.
A what dress?
Funeral and divorce.
Funeral and divorce is one and the same. I
Black.
have 3 dresses. It's black, gray, and I have summer and winter.
Either
I
way,
don't know
either
what-
way, you're coming home without a spouse, right?
Yep. Yep.
I have a whole
Yep.
closet of dresses in 4 different sizes,
Yep.
depending on
Yeah.
because
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
fluctuate.
Yep.
You
Well,
know.
I have shorts and jeans like that.
Yeah,
so
me
thank you very
too.
much. Thank you, Lake,
Yeah.
for adding on a few pounds.
So there's your update from Jeep World. Kirsten McCorkle coming
Yeah, I
to
have
a
lot
user
to
group near
learn.
you
I have a
soon
lot
if
to
you're a Jeep.
learn, and I hope the group that I join can shed some light on things like the satellite. I mean, there's a lot of
What
disconnect,
satellite?
a
What
lot
are
of
you talking about?
disconnect with streaming with Sirius or
Sirius.
Spotify. There's a lot of breaks, which I'm not loving. But like I said, I have read nothing. I have not updated software. I don't even know how to use the software. There are a lot of buttons.
Well, so you got to update.
Well,
Update
I
might
used to
fix
be.
some of
I
that.
used
Yeah,
to
it
be
might.
on top of these things, but we're in survival mode over here. Like we bought a Jeep for the peace, you
Yeah.
know, not for the,
peace.
streaming. Although,
But you didn't drive it over here today. I wanted to
did.
see.
She
You
did.
are.
It's
You're in
parked
it.
right next to
okay,
me.
good.
I
saw your
good.
drive up.
I thought you
Dirty.
said you didn't drive.
there's
it.
fish
No.
food and mealworms from feeding ducks in the back. But yeah, it's here.
Okay, good.
There
Good.
might
I'll
be
take
a
look
turtle
at
in the back. You just
I
don't know.
moved- Yeah, a few turtles.
Hitchhiking.
I picked
All
up
right,
a few
well-
turtles on the way.
Kirsten, keep us updated on that and various other topics I know that you're involved in. It's always a pleasure. And we'll have to have
Thank
you
you for
back for
having me.
sipping and talking
I
again.
know this is so fun. I just
It's
love
almost
it.
like we're not working.
Well, I
know.
have forgotten multiple times that we're recording.
Yeah,
and I'm a little nervous
I know.
about
Well,
that.
there's no
Yeah.
telling what I've said.
Because, you know,
either,
you
so.
come into this thinking about what you're going to say. Or I did the first time. I was
Well,
so
there's no
nervous. I'm
need
not
to.
nervous this time.
See,
I've had
Yeah.
cocktails.
That's the
and-
problem. I'm never nervous. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I just say
And I,
Yes,
whatever
you do.
I
Yes, you do.
shouldn't
I
say.
mean, I had a, yeah.
I should
Hope-
be nervous.
I hope
probably.
that I gave your people something.
Your
something-
people.
You're something to listen to.
Well, they know where to go to get a date now, and
I learned
various other
something
things.
today.
Yeah.
Well, listen. I mean, yeah.
I
Me
just
too.
need to know who has the energy and the time
Okay.
to
I just
get out there and
let me just say, I never saw anybody getting really picked up. I just saw some effort going into trying to pick people up. I'll say
well,
that.
I welcome that.
I will say
I mean,
that.
I don't want my husband.
I
out
mean,
there
it was
doing
a
it.
no. I
But
will say it was a morale
me know
booster,
that-
though. I mean, you know,
let me know
I
that
mean,
I
come
still
on.
have it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not going to hurt my feelings, but
No.
I don't need you to be married. I mean, I guess
can
if
go
your
out
wife
there
is
with
in
How
it.
rusty
far
hoop
can the
earrings.
compliment go before it gets too far? What's over the line? And we'll define that, and then we'll
Well,
wrap
There's a
up. here.
fine
I
line
don't-
between creep and
Yeah.
compliment.
I don't want anybody
I like it-
following me around a store.
I like
if
your
they've already-
earrings. Apparently, is okay.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't need a man complimenting
I like
my
your earrings and you smell good, but then don't
I think
be
smell
going
good
around
means
me.
you're too close.
If you
Well-
compliment my earrings, I'm going to think you're homosexual.
Yeah, no.
I feel like I mean, I don't
Some-
know that a man
I've
is looking
had
at
a
my
man
earrings.
tell me that at
Well,
the
don't you
tennis
wear
courts
earrings to look good?
one
So
time.
somebody
What's
appreciates
part
that.
of the outfit?
Yeah.
Like, just say
I
you're
went
hot.
to pick up the kids at the tennis courts somewhere back when they were in high school, and some guy like flagged me over and said, "I like your earrings." Again, it's the
No, he-
hoops.
he was gay.
It's the hoops.
No.
No, he
No.
wasn't gay.
No, I don't think
he
so.
was not gay.
I need
no.
you to say you're.
I think Betty's
Because
getting
one of
flagged
the
over a lot.
moms-
She doesn't know it.
One of the moms looked at me and was laughing and said, "Well, damn."
That's funny. I mean, just say you're hot. I just
That
want the
was-
full
no,
package compliment.
it was
Don't just
hilarious.
single out the earrings. Just say, you know what, you look good.
Yeah.
And I'll say,
So you can
No.
say that. That's
Yeah.
okay. You
I
look
mean,
good.
I don't want my husband out there telling
No,
people that
I
they
don't
look good,
either.
but
Yeah,
if-
I don't want you
if
out
hi-
there telling people that either.
But if his wife is okay
Yeah.
with it because they're trying to
Well, wait a minute.
proposition somebody.
So
and-
it's okay for somebody to tell you look good, but
Well,
I
that
can't
don't-
tell somebody
no,
they look good.
you can't.
I'm
no.
hoping
That's the double
they're not-
standard.
You can if you're friends.
What
They're
about
not married.
what about equal rights here?
I doubt they're married. They're after something.
If
you know what I mean?
But if you say you look good to somebody that you know and it's fine.
oh yeah. Now, if one of our friends
tell you
comes
you look
over
bad, too.
and they look great or
Yeah,
whatever,
that's
go,
fine.
wow, you look really good
that's
tonight
innocent.
or something. Yeah,
But
yeah.
If you're trying to proposition me into a house swap, no.
not like no house swapping or that kind of thing. But yeah, it's something about.
I bet
something
they are
about-
getting a Brazilian
apparently,
wax.
There's no. This is a Brazilian blowout. It's like
I
a
know, but
keratin
I'm just saying,
Easy.
Bubba and I
for the
both,
Easy
curly,
I know, but Bubba and
misty,
I both went
humid
to
hair.
We were both in the
It's
gutter.
totally innocent Brazilian blowout, folks.
She's
It's great.
saying it
if you
again.
have, if
There
you
it is
have,
again.
It's a thing. It's a name of a.
I know it's a
it
thing,
is. I know, but it's just not the first thing.
Okay.
especially if you ask a Brazilian for it.
Okay. No. Okay, my lady's in Wetumpka. She's not Brazilian. But anyway.
Well, I think we've sipped and talked enough, ladies, for this show. We'll do this again because, gosh, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you, the lovely Betty Lou, who's coming to a supermarket looking for compliments near you.
I mean, I'm going to be with her.
And
That's my
Kirsten,
best days.
Kirsten
No.
McCorkle, who you may see out in a dress in a Jeep filling up.
I'm going grocery shopping, also known as ego booster.
With hoops.
We-
with
we-
hoops on.
Pineapples,
and perfume.
watermelons,
There you
and
go.
perfume,
Yes.
and a Brazilian wax.
We will be right back with more, or we may not.
Yeah.
Bubba on the Lake.
It's Bubba on the Lake. Bubba on the Lake.
You know one thing I love about Buffalo Wild Wings? You can get wings with any of their 26 sauces and dry rubs for takeout and delivery. That's like bringing an entire B-dubs home with you, which you can't do. I tried. I've knocked down so many walls, only to then be told to halt construction because I'm not zoned to be a sports bar. Kinda just looks like a big pergola or something because of the lack of walls. At least these 26 sauces and dry rubs are available to go. Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's go sports bar.
At Central State Bank, we believe community banking is more than just transactions. It's about relationships. For over 100 years, we've been helping neighbors grow, businesses thrive, and dreams become reality. Because when you bank local, you invest in your community. Central State Bank, large enough to serve you, small enough to know you. Visit us today or learn more at centralstatebank.com. Member FDIC.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
On the water or off, experience lake life to the fullest at Russell Lands on Lake Martin. Spend your mornings with breakfast at Fanny's. Afternoons, you can explore over 100 miles of trails through Russell Forest. And for dinner, how about the Southern farm-to-table flavors at Spring House? Whether you're here for the weekend or you've made your home at the lake, Russell Lands is where community and the land come together. To learn more about upcoming events, visit russelllands.com. Come see what lake life is all about. Well, folks, we're back, and the jury is out on sipping and talking. It seemed the more sipping that was going on, the talking got a little crazier. So there you go. Kirsten McCorkle, I appreciate her being on. She is probably as close as a sister that I've never had. So always enjoy Kirsten. She's always got something going on, and that's one of the reasons that we love her so much. She is funny, funny, funny. I do want to make note, if you are in the Lake Martin area, if you're around Alexander City, Dadeville, Eclectic, Tallahassee, even Auburn, Montgomery area, there's a lot happening here at the lake, and you need to be able to check that out at russelllands.com. They also have a great app for your phone. Always the very latest going on. Friday on the Greens going on now. You need to check to see who is performing on a certain week. Also, this weekend, and I'm very excited about this because we have tickets. We're going at the amphitheater called the AMP. We have Black Jacket Symphony, and they are doing Bon Jovi. Saw them do Journey. Was it last year before? And it was super. I mean, outstanding. And we're looking forward to Bon Jovi. That is this Saturday night. So if you hear this this week, which is when I'm talking to you right now is June the 3rd of 2026, it will be this weekend. So we're looking forward to that. Always keep up with everything, russelllands.com. They will let you know. All right, from the email, I wanted to get in a couple of these things. I told Betty that she needed to be careful saying the name of the band Pearl Jam. And I got an email from Ryan Hammond who said, and he researched this, he said the name Pearl Jam is not generally considered dirty, although there have been rumors and jokes about it for decades because the words can sound suggestive to some people. That's some of you people with a dirty mind. But I was trying to protect everybody. The band Pearl Jam has given different explanations over the years about the origin of their name. One early story from Eddie Vedder mentioned a relative nicknamed Pearl who supposedly made some great jam. The story later turned out to be exaggerated or partly joking. Another explanation is that the band originally chose Pearl, and after seeing Neil Young perform long improvised jam sessions, they added jam. Who knows? But I had always heard that it meant something else. So that's why I was telling Betty to go easy on it. Oh, you can't say anything nowadays, right? Okay. Our other email. This is from Tommy, and he wants to know if I'm still enjoying the Tesla car after a week. Absolutely. I'm loving it. I don't have the home charger installed yet, so I have to go to the supercharger every night, charge up for the next day. Basically what I would do at home at night. but it is scheduled to be installed tomorrow. So that will make life a whole lot easier. So we'll see how that goes. This comes from Josh Bedingfield. He says, I thought the science nerd in you might go the route of choosing a name like Edison. Well, it's Tesla's first name. How do you say it? Nikola? Or the Enterprise, maybe a starship name. The whole naming thing got a lot of comments, and they're funny. Thank you all for emailing that. John Cooper, the Coop, he sent in the name Christine, which is a good one. I had all kind of names, things to do with white marshmallow, white lightning, all that kind of stuff. Another email from Jamie Bishop, naming of the car. He says, hey, Bubba, hope you're doing well. I think you should have a contest on the name of the car and give away a T-shirt or something to the winner, the name you like the best. I think that would be fun and get people involved. Well, Jamie, absolutely. If you want to email me, bubba@bubbaonthelake.com, send me some names for the car. I've already got a bunch of them, and we've been looking through it. Right now, and this is not permanent because you can change it, I have gone with the name Annie, Are You Okay? That's the word Annie, the letters R and U, and then the letters O and K. Annie, Are You Okay? And, of course, you will recognize that from the song by Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? I don't know why it hit me to name it that. It's also the training words for learning CPR. And I don't know. The song was on my mind, I guess, and I just kind of went with it. While there's a lot of good names out there, and as I said, the Coop had sent Christine. Wasn't that, I remember the movie, wasn't the car possessed? Wasn't it like demonically possessed? I don't know if I want to name a car that drives itself after a demonic force. I just, just personally, I don't know if I'd want to do that. I love the name of starships, spaceships, battleships, all of that. But for some reason, I just feel like a car, like a boat, should be named a female name. I don't know why I'm saying that. I have no basis for that, but that's just kind of what I was thinking. And I don't know why. I don't have an Annie in my family or anybody I'm naming it after. It's strictly after the song. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? So, that's kind of where I was on that. So that is the current name, but it could be changed. It's not permanent. So for right now, it's Annie, Are You Okay? I am taking all names that you want to share. Who thought we'd have so much fun naming the car? I have been giving a lot of test rides to people, and most of them are kind of like I was when I first got one. They're blown away at the design of it, how simplistic it is, and how well it works. And it's not perfect. It's called supervised driving, so you have to keep your eyes on the road, and it occasionally will make a miscue. I will say this. I took some of my ham guys for a ride today, and it did a great job going to the location, and they were impressed. And then going back, trying to carry them back where their car was, it made a wrong turn. So, of all people I didn't want it to mess up on was in front of the ham guys. And that was really the first time it made a navigation error. It has made a mistake in waiting too late to get over to a turn lane. It seems to want to do that at 0.2 of a mile, where the lane would have been completely open at 0.5 of a mile or half a mile out. And it waits, kind of down to the last minute to get over. So I'm going to send that in as a suggestion. They get over in those turn lanes just a little bit quicker. But overall, given the miles and hours I have driven, it has operated flawlessly. And I'm very impressed with it. And I don't know if that's going to be the future of all cars for all people. I think they certainly have their place. But I really think they've revolutionized the buying process and the simplicity of the whole operation. And I hope that catches on. I really do. Folks, thank you for being part of this podcast. As always, we're broadcasting from the Meliola studio. I mentioned my email address, Bubba at Rick. No, don't use that one anymore. Bubba at BubbaOnTheLake.com. Old habits hard to break. The website is BubbaOnTheLake.com. And I invite you to call our comment line, 308-BIG-LAKE. 308-BIG-LAKE. That's 308-244-5253. And always get a chuckle out of listening to the comments. Some of them we put on the podcast, some we don't, but they're always very entertaining. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications. We don't want you to miss a thing from the show. You know, the process is so automatic now. If you subscribe, turn on your notifications, when we publish a podcast, it jumps right there in your phone. It's there ready to go. And if you've got CarPlay in your car, you hit play, and I mean, it's like a perfect radio signal that never fades out. I mean, you just cannot beat that. So we invite you to do that. Also, we are trying to make plans right now for our sports podcast, the Tailgate Show, that'll be coming up this fall in late August all the way through December. So be sure that you also are subscribing to that. We don't want you to miss a thing when that starts. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to bring up. Speaking of electric cars, when you go to these charging stations, and some of y'all have other EVs and you go to other type charging stations, it really doesn't matter. This is for all of those. I'm not really familiar with the etiquette of the charging station. So I pull up to the charging station, I get out, I plug up, I get back in my car. And one of the things I love about it, you can watch TV. So I've been catching up on episodes of Skinwalker Ranch, Seinfeld, things like that. It really makes the 20 minutes of charging go pretty quick. Sometimes I kind of want to sit there and finish the episode before I have to drive off. But other cars will come in and park to charge. And some of them are very impressive. I mean, I'll look at them. They're different colors, different format, different models, so to speak. And you see somebody sitting in the car. Well, are you supposed to ignore that person, or can you give them a thumbs up? Hey, I like your ride. Should you interact? Should you leave them alone? I don't know. It seems like just my initial feelings on the charging stations, people tend to be a little standoffish. Now, I know you're out there in public and there's all kind of weirdos out there. I got that. And you don't want to, but I mean, if you're a Tesla owner, it's a club. It's there's a brotherhood there, kind of like Kirsten was talking about with the Jeeps. We all wave at each other. But there was a car pulled up next to me in the Charger the other day, and I wanted to roll the window down and tell them, what a cool ride it was, and I think I startled them when I told them I liked their car. And I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to be friendly. So the etiquette of charging stations, I'd like to see us be a little more jovial. I understand if you want to be left alone to watch an episode, maybe they're watching an episode of something in their car. I don't want to bother them, but at least while they're getting out and plugging up to go, hey, like your ride, or man, that's a slick, car. I like that color. Whatever. I mean, is that okay? Somebody help me out with that. I don't want to be a charging station, weirdo or something, but I also want to be nice and friendly. And honestly, if you're driving a Tesla, why shouldn't you be happy? I mean, what kind of problems you got? You know what I'm saying? You're ahead of the game. So if you're breathing, you're ahead of the game. I have the X on my wrist many days to remind me I'm just thankful to be here. If you saw the movie that was in. So let me know if that is, the etiquette on that. I'm a little unsure of what I ought to be saying or not saying. I don't want to be out of line, but I also don't want to be standoffish. It's not my style. So I'm a little more engaging usually. Oh, man. I've got a couple of other stories I want to talk about. We don't have time on this podcast. Recently had quite an episode at a drive-through pickup window. I have to tell you about. Unbelievable. but I want to do it justice, and we don't have time on this podcast. We'll catch it on a future podcast. Folks, thank you so much. We appreciate you listening. We appreciate you supporting and spreading the word about the podcast. It is doing great. We could not do it without you. We appreciate your support of the sponsors. Always use them if you can. And if you're not in the market for what they do, still drop them an email. Tell them you appreciate them supporting the show, and they always enjoy hearing from you too. So, folks, until next time when we sail into port, remember, God loves you, and we do too. And thank you for being part of Bubba on the Lake.
You're listening to Bubba on the Lake.
Hit me bad.
A production of Intergalactic Pants and Tees.
Just got that new boat? Let Sunrise Docks protect your investment with Swift Shield boat covers, Neptune boat lifts, and easy ports for your personal watercraft. Plus, they have composite decking that stays cool, designed with your feet in mind. Sunrise Docks is always first in quality, first in service, and first in customer satisfaction. Right off Highway 63, your Lake Martin headquarters, with 2 barges and the most experienced boat lift crew on the lake. Sunrise Docks is your lake life expert. Call 256-392-5200.
On the water or off, experience lake life to the fullest at Russell Lands on Lake Martin. If you love the outdoors, then Naturalist Marianne's classroom is where you need to be. She brings the outdoors to you at Russell Crossroads. Or you can see Lake Martin and thousands of acres of undisturbed forest taking a guided horseback trail ride through the stables. If you're here for a weekend or you've made your home at the lake, Russell Lands is where community and the land come together. To learn more about upcoming events, visit russelllands.com. Come see what lake life is all about.
Illuminate your night fishing adventures with the ultimate in submersible fishing light technology. The Green Monster Fishing Light attracts bait fish and game fish in all water environments. Turn any dock into a vibrant feeding frenzy. Compact, tough, and energy efficient. The Green Monster Fishing Light will provide endless hours of family entertainment and enhanced nighttime visibility for safe docking. No dock, no problem. With our 24-inch portable Green Monster Fishing Light, start landing trophy fish tonight. Visit thegreenmonsterfishinglight.com.
This podcast is brought to you in part by Russell Lands, Coke, Buffalo Wild Wings, Southern Immediate Care, Guaranteed Labels, Central State Bank, Sunrise Docks, Dr. Thomas Dudney, and the Green Monster Fishing Light.
B-U-double-B-A on the lake, hey. Wishing I could listen to the show every day, hey. Gotta hear what Bubba and his buddies gotta say on B-U-double-B-A on the lake. In the mellow yellow studio, putting on a show. Betty say, what? She always on the go. We got Hunter Bus sitting at master control. Don't wanna miss a moment, cause Bubba's got the flow. B-U-double-B-A on the lake, hey. Wishing I could listen to the show every day, hey. Gotta hear what Bubba and his buddies gotta say on B-U-double-B-A on the lake, hey. B-U-double-B-A, hey. B-U-double-B-A, hey. B-U-double-B-A, hey. B-U-double-B-A on the lake, hey.